Alright, let's dive into this, but I'll be honest, this one hits a little differently. Nicholas Brendon, the actor best known for his role as Xander Harris in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, has passed away at 54. And yeah, it's one of those moments where you just pause and think, wow, 54 is way too young. What makes this really interesting is how his passing has sparked conversations not just about his iconic role, but about the complexities of his life beyond the screen. Personally, I think Xander Harris was one of those characters that felt like the everyman in a world of superheroes, awkward, loyal, and deeply human. So, when you hear about the actor behind that character facing his own struggles, it adds a layer of poignancy to the whole thing. Here's what immediately stands out to me, the statement from his family. They mention he passed in his sleep of natural causes, which is already a detail that makes you reflect on how unpredictable life can be. But what's even more striking is their emphasis on his passion for art in recent years. Apparently, painting became a huge part of his life, and they described it as a pure reflection of who he was. In my opinion, this is a beautiful reminder that actors, or any public figures, aren't just the characters they play. They're people with layers, passions, and struggles that we rarely see. It's easy to forget that when you're binge-watching a show, but this is a moment to step back and acknowledge that. Another thing that many people don't realize is how open Brendon was about his personal battles. The family mentioned his struggles and how he was on medication and treatment for his diagnosis. This raises a deeper question: how do we, as a society, handle the narratives of celebrities who face mental health or personal challenges? It's easy to reduce them to their struggles, but what this really suggests is that there's so much more to their stories. Brendon's optimism about the future, despite everything, is a detail I find fascinating. It's a testament to resilience, and it makes me wonder how many others out there are fighting similar battles quietly. From my perspective, Xander Harris was more than just comic relief in Buffy. He was the heart of the group, the guy who didn't have superpowers but still showed up. And in a way, Brendon's life mirrors that. He showed up, he created, he struggled, and he kept going. If you take a step back and think about it, that's a pretty powerful legacy. It's not just about the roles you play, it's about the impact you leave on the people who knew you and the fans who connected with you. What makes this even more thought-provoking is how his passing has reignited conversations about the Buffy fandom and its cultural impact. Personally, I think Buffy was ahead of its time. It tackled themes of identity, power, and humanity in ways that still resonate today. And Xander. He was the character who reminded us that you don't need to be a vampire slayer to be a hero. You just need to show up and care. So, when we talk about Nicholas Brendon's legacy, it's not just about his acting career. It's about the way he embodied that spirit, both on and off the screen. In closing, this news has me reflecting on how we remember people. Is it through their work? Their struggles? Their passions? I think it's all of it, a messy, beautiful tapestry of a life lived. Brendon's passing is a reminder to appreciate the complexity of the people we admire, and to remember that everyone's story is deeper than what we see on the surface. So, here's to Nicholas Brendon, the actor, the artist, and the guy who reminded us that even in a world of vampires and demons, humanity still matters. What's your takeaway from this? Let me know in the comments.